Welcome everybody. Today we will learn how to assemble and how to use a suction machine. The suction machine is being provided to us in this container like this. And please remember, if you just have a look here in this container, the suction machine is being provided in this way with the thermocols at the side of a suction machine. Please remember, my friends, this is very important. If you just keep the suction machine outside this box in your ambulance, the suction machine will be down within a very short time because all the screws will loosen up and then the suction machine will not be able to function properly anymore. So please, when you have removed the suction machine, to use it to do suctioning on a patient, please remember to put it back. Whenever this machine is not in use, please remember to put it back inside this box with all the thermocols like that, so that the machine will not get spoiled, so that it will last for a longer period of time, so that we can use it, so that people will benefit from it. So this suction machine that is being provided to us has got many parts. We can see here there are suction catheters, which we'll just keep them aside, and then there are chargers, and then there are thermocols that are being placed here, which you will not use them for do suctioning on patient, but they are being kept here to maintain the quality, to maintain the suctioning machine from getting spoiled. And then we have the suction machine, which is being supplied inside a sealed plastic bag. Now we remove the suction machine and we take it out, put plastic inside the box, and then you have a suction machine. So we have a suction machine with a containing jar or a collection bottle or a collection jar. And then we have the chargers. One charger, this charger is for charging the machine in the ambulance, inside your ambulance. And this charger is for charging the machine in your location. That means this is for alternate current or the electricity that is being provided by the MECL, and this is through the direct current, the current that is available in your ambulance. And we have the tubes, the suction catheter. You can see here, this is a suction catheter, which is also known as a patient tube. It is 160 meters long. That is the standard size of a suction catheter. At one end, there is a white connector where you will connect the suction catheter, the patient tube, to a rigid suction catheter. This is a rigid suction catheter. You connect it there. And there is one more catheter at the end of a rigid suction catheter. There is one more connector. This connector you will use to connect it with the suction catheter that is available in your ambulance. And then we have a machine tube. This machine tube, you'll use it to connect from the collection jar into the vacuum chamber of the ambulance, of the suction machine. And then we have a red connector. This connector is very important because you will connect it to the collection bottle, and then from the collection bottle into the patient tube or the suctioning catheter. I think this is clear about the parts present in the suction machine. Thank you. Welcome to the second part of this video, where we will learn about how to assemble and how to use a suction machine. Now, we can see this suction machine has got a collection jar which can accommodate a fluid of up to 2000 ml or 2 liters. Before you do suctioning, please fill water up to 100 ml of water. Fill this flask with water up to 100 ml so that the mucus or the blood that you will suck into this flask will not stick in the bottom or in the side of this bottle, so that you can clean it easily after you are done with suctioning. Now, you can see this collection jar has got a cap or a lid. Inside this lid, there is a filter which will protect the vacuum chamber of the suction machine from getting contaminated with the suction fluid. Now, in the cap, there are 2 connectors again. These connectors, one, you'll put a red connector here and you'll put a machine tube here. So how do we use that? Just have a look. You hang this collection bottle at the side of the machine, and then you take a machine tube. This is called machine tube. This machine tube, you connect one end of it to the cap or to the collection jar, and the other end you connect to the vacuum chamber. Now you can see there is a filter here. This is very important. It will again protect the vacuum chamber from getting contaminated with the fluid that you have sucked from the patient. Now you take one more tube. This is called patient tube, and then you connect it with the red connector. Connect it with the red connector like that. Connect it with the red connector like that, and then you connect the red connector to the collection jar. Now the connection is complete. You need one more tube. This is available in your ambulance. This is called a suction catheter. Okay, and then this suction catheter, you connect it to this connector which is present at the end of the rigid suction catheter, which is also present at the end of the machine of the patient tube. Now, this is the only portion of the suction machine that you can dispose away, throw away at the end of each and every suctioning that you have done on a patient. That means once you are done with the patient, you can throw this suction catheter away. Okay? Now, how do you use the suction machine now? Let us see how do you charge it. When you charge the suction machine, there are 2 chargers that are being provided here. This is a wonderful machine. You can charge it in 2 different modes. You're using the electric current from the MECL or in your location. You can use this charger, the AC charger. You can see here, there are 2 holes here at the tip of this charger. You can connect this charger. The 2 holes should go inside this outlet where there are 2 pins inside, and the pins should come in these 2 holes. And then you can see, yes, and then you can connect it to the plug point of your location. Now, if you are inside your ambulance, you can use this charger. This charger is to be used for direct current or DC current, or the current that is available in your ambulance. Now you can same way you connect the charger, the end of the charger, one end of the charger there, and then this other end you connect it to the plug point inside your ambulance. This pin here, connect it to the plug point inside your ambulance. So that's how you charge the ambulance, the suction machine. When you charge the suction machine, you can charge it for 8 hours. 8 hours. Every 2 days. Please remember, every 2 days. If you don't charge the machine, if you don't charge the machine, the battery will be down and the battery will be spoiled forever, and you will not be able to use it electrically anymore. So it is very important for you to charge it as long as you have it still working. Now, when you use this machine, all you have to do is to put on this plug. Put on this switch here, and you can hear that sound. It means the machine is working. And then you can squeeze the end of a suction catheter like this, and you can see the pressure indicator. You can see this arm of the pressure gauge here, it rises up. This machine can give you a very decent supply of pressure. Usually the pressure that we need here is more than 500 mm of mercury, millimeter of mercury. So you can use this pressure to do suctioning. And remember, when you do suctioning, you have to measure this tube from the corner of the mouth to the end of the mandible. From the corner of the mouth to the end of the mandible. In adults, we will do suctioning not more than 10 seconds. Each time you do suctioning, it should not be more than 10 seconds. And each time you do suctioning in a pediatric patient or in an infant, it should not be more than 10 seconds. Now, before you do suctioning, you should pre-oxygenate the patient. That means you give them oxygen, because there are chances if you do suctioning for a longer period than 10 seconds in pediatrics or 15 seconds in adults, it will end up suction all the fluid, all the oxygen present in the lungs of the patient. So that is a danger. Okay. Now, please remember that, and just look out from your books, look out from your protocols that you have. Okay, when you do personal. But regarding how to assemble and how to use the machine, I hope it is clear for you. And remember, now we have the last part. Is when you are done with suctioning, what will you do with the machine? This portion of the suction equipment, this disposable suction catheter, you can throw it. Okay, dispose it carefully. Okay, in a waste basin that is present there in your ambulance. And then this portion of the patient tube and the rigid suction catheter, these should not be thrown away at any cost. These are the integral part of your suction machine. You have to clean them and dry them. How do we clean them? Okay, first you throw away all the fluid that is present there in the collection jar. Throw away all the fluid that is present there in the collection jar, and then inside this collection jar you put soap solution. That means you mix water with soap, and then in another bucket or in a flask or in a mug, you can take soap solution again, and then you suction that soap solution from the flask or from the mug. Okay? You suction that one. Suck that one into this collection jar until you see that these tubings are clear. There is no more mucus, no more patient's fluid present here. When the tubings are clear, then you let them dry. Air dry. When you let them dry, it should be air dry only. Okay? Now, that is how you dry them, and that's how you clean them. Don't use any other chemicals. Don't use fire to dry them. It will end up damaging the suction catheter. So that is how you do, how you clean, and how you dispose the tubings present in your suction machine. Now, if the battery is down, you can use it manually. If the battery is down, it's not working, you can use it manually. How you do that? You ask the pilot to do the pumping by using his feet. He will pump this foot pump here, and you can see the pressure builds up inside the vacuum chamber while you will do suctioning. One person cannot do both pumping and suctioning at the same time, so you need two people.